250,000 people got liquidated. 1.1 billion vanished into thin air. Ethereum crashed below 3,900. I know a lot of you are freaking out right now. You open your phone and it's just bad news everywhere. Big institutions are bailing. Long-term holders are dumping, they say. It feels like Ethereum is losing a war. But here is the thing. I'm telling you, this is just the first battle. It's a battle on prices, charts. It's a tug of war between bulls and bears. Right now, yes, that battle is a total bloodbath. But while that's happening, there is a second battle quietly heating up, one you might not even see. This one is about real-world assets and the future of the financial system. The scale of that war, it's not billions. It's trillions of dollars. While traders are sweating over whether 3,800 will hold as a support for ETH, Wall Street giants are eyeing Ethereum as the financial highway for trillions in bonds, stocks, and real estate. So today, we will not talk about this short-term price action. We will dive into the story of RWAs, the one that will actually decide Ethereum's future, that battle that may help us win the war. And if you want more content like this, hit that subscribe button or join my Telegram through the link in the description. I know RWA might sound complicated, but trust me, it's way simpler than you think. Let me break it down for you with an example. Ethereum is building a financial superhighway. This highway connects two worlds, Wall Street old world and our new crypto world. And the RWAs, they are the same stuff as always, think stocks, gold, government bonds, real world stuff. But now they are just getting onto the blockchain. You can buy them directly on chain because they have been tokenized. But behind it, it's the same thing. And the big thing is over 90% of this traffic is choosing Ethereum highway. Today we are going to look at where this traffic is heading and what it all means. So let's kick off with stablecoins, the lifeblood of crypto. In the RWA space, 90% of it is stablecoins. They are the foundations. You can see the total stablecoin value for all chains, around 160 billion in stablecoins on Ethereum. You can check on DeFi Llama too. It's around the same. That's roughly, as we saw it with the first page, roughly 60% of the total stablecoin market. When you add in all EVM compatible chains, it's a jaw-dropping 95%. Let me say that again. 95%. It's an absolute domination. Big players like Tether and Circle, they have issued about 130 billion in stablecoins on Ethereum's mainnet alone. Even Trump USD1, it's mostly on Ethereum and its EVM chains. This is a massive network effect. Liquidity attracts more liquidity. Money follows money. Win stablecoins and you win RWAs. And Ethereum already won this one. Next up, government bonds or treasuries. These are some of the safest investments in the world. When they go on-chain, where do they go? You got it. Ethereum too. Ethereum ecosystem holds 86% of the tokenized treasury market. Once again, total domination. For example, who is doing this? BlackRock, the biggest asset manager on the planet. Their build fund, worth 2.2 billion, is on Ethereum, paying interest straight to your wallet. That is the future. Fidelity, same story. They put a 203 million treasury fund on what chain? Only on Ethereum. And why only Ethereum? It's simple logic. On Wall Street, choosing Ethereum won't get you fired. The highway is built already, tested and safe. So naturally, all the traffic flows to it. And then there is gold too. Let's talk about gold, the oldest form of money. When gold gets tokenized, where does it go? You guessed it right. Ethereum again, nearly 100% of tokenized gold, 99.96% to be exact, is on Ethereum ecosystem. The two biggest gold assets, PAXG and XAUT, are almost entirely on Ethereum's L1. Compared to physical gold, this market is still small, but the direction is crystal clear. If you are bullish on on-chain gold, you are bullish on Ethereum. And then there is stocks. It's the youngest RWA market, tokenized stocks. It's still a small market, worth about 500 million. But the ambition behind it is massive. This is the one RWA category where Ethereum isn't clearly leading for the moment. Ethereum only holds about 15% of tokenized stocks. But let's dig deeper. Who are the leaders? Algorand and XRP each only have one stock. Ethereum it's got 200. Plus, Algorand's sole stock, Exodus Movement, just announced it's issuing shares on Ethereum and Solana. So if we remove those token competitors, Ethereum's L1 holds 44%, Solana 30%. It's a close race, but who is ahead? Ethereum. More importantly, where is the smart money going? Big players like Ondo, issuing hundreds of stocks products, they are only on Ethereum L1. And companies like Robinhood and Coinbase are gearing up to issue tokenized securities too. We got a lot of news lately. So for Robinhood, it will be on EVM or Ethereum layer 2s. We also have eToro. So they say they may launch their own blockchain, but it will likely be an Ethereum layer 2. And then we have it's Coinbase layer 2 network. Maybe you also already know the Base blockchain, where the main token is Base ETH, of course. You can see the water always flows back to Ethereum's empire. So stocks might look like Ethereum is the weak spot in all the RWA ecosystem, but it's just a matter of time, I think. The real players are lining up on Ethereum's side. Now, I know some of you are skeptical. You're thinking, okay, Cédric, Ethereum is winning, but will the ETH token itself win? Maybe these apps won't add value to ETH itself. That's a fair question then. It's a risk to consider. Maybe big institutions are just using the highway without paying the toll. And we know the fees are ridiculous, especially on layer 2s. But here is my take. As someone who has been knee-deep in the crypto space for years, I've always been bullish on Ethereum because it's not just a blockchain. It's the decentralized backbone of a new financial era. So think about it. If Ethereum becomes the world's ledger, the single source of truth for global finance, what happens to ETH? In a world short on quality collateral, ETH is special. It's deflationary, earns yield through stacking, and most of all, it has no counterparty risk. Once the market grasps this powerful combo, ETH isn't just the highway fuel. It could become the world's reserve asset, and plenty of companies are already working on this. So here is my simple summary. First, Ethereum network effect. It's a beast. It controls 95% of stablecoins, the backbone of RWAs. Second, financial giants like BlackRock and Fidelity are using Ethereum for the safest assets, treasuries. And third, from gold to stocks, the trend is obvious. Ethereum is the default choice. Betting on Ethereum feels like the right call. It's not hype, it's just the quiet revolution reshaping money. This RWA game run on trust, liquidity and network effect. Tech speed means nothing when Ethereum already plays the role of the blockchain NYSE. This trend is undeniable. Smart money isn't just chasing meme coins, but building the foundation for the next financial system. And that foundation is being built on Ethereum right now. Of course, that's just my analysis. It's not investment advice. You do your own research, but I gave you the data. I gave you what I see here. I gave you the number. Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Tell me what you think about all that. Yeah, I just think the future is bright for Ethereum. It may take time, but mid-term, long-term, yeah, I think it's great. What do you think? Tell me. I'll see you in the next one.